Wait. Okay.
You gonna talk first? Or?
What's up, guys? I thought I was supposed to talk
I just wanted to
first.
interrupt you.
You're an idiot.
Stand by. I wanted to tell you a story.
Why are we standing? Bye.
I just want to tell you about
Oh,
something.
what's the story, dude?
Can I tell you right now?
You tell me.
I don't want. No, I'll tell you.
I'll
later.
tell you
I'll tell you later. I'll
You're
tell you
just
later.
trying to sneak and punch.
Yeah,
Stand
I was
by.
trying to get our name in there.
Yeah,
Stand
that's
by.
really good.
Thank you so much. I worked really hard on that.
What's up, guys? My name is Bradlee Wanamaker. I am a YouTube super sensation. No, I'm
Yeah.
not. And that's Damon. Well,
Fizzy.
Sorry.
I think I need a new name. Damon Fizzy. I just think of soda.
You've been going by Damon Fizzy for so long.
I know,
though.
but
You
everyone,
can't
it's like
stop
it's
it.
the year of the rebrands. You know,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like the year of the
exposing.
pig or something like the Chinese New Year.
Yeah, no.
No.
I was just everyone's rebranding themselves.
Okay, fine.
Anyways, okay. Bradlee Wanamaker. I'm Damon Fizzy. Welcome to our podcast.
We got this podcast called Stand By because Damon Jesus loves to say
I love
stand
it.
by, and it stuck with me, and I say it all the freaking time now. So I'm like, oh well,
Might as well just do it. We were at a bar and we're like, what do we name our podcast? And someone was like, you should call it, what did he say?
Oh my god, this is funny.
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. Oh yeah, we went to this is super funny. We went to a bar to drink margaritas and get drunk because we were like, we need
At
to
12
come up-
p.m.
Yeah, it was embarrassing. Day drinking.
Do we have a problem?
You know what? Actually, one sec.
Oh god.
I got like.
Oh my god. Oh no. You brought a blender?
I didn't know if this was gonna be.
Bradley.
I knew you were gonna be nervous.
Oh my.
I just thought, since you're gonna be so nervous, that we could.
No. We are not alcoholics. I actually don't drink often.
Like I knew you were gonna be nervous, so I just wanted to really calm your nerves.
You don't think we could have done made a drink before? You're gonna blend a drink right now.
Yeah. Why not?
Is there an outlet?
Is
I
that
don't think
bad?
there's an outlet in here.
Oh, there's outlets. I already checked.
Oh, I see one behind you actually.
So like so we went to this bar for margaritas, and all these people 2 shots of vodka. Oh, vodka.
that's
We went to this bar to have margaritas, and all these people were giving us suggestions. We were talking to the barista. Is it a barista?
it's a bartender. You go to Starbucks way too often.
Just right with a Starbucks this morning. So we went there. I think that's good, right? No, that'd be really strong. And we were asking all these people what we should name our podcast, and it was super fun. I got ice in here. I came prepared, man.
I did not know this was happening.
I knew you were gonna be nervous, so I was like, might as well,
my God.
just.
So
I wanted to calm your nerves. I just knew you needed.
thank
to
you.
be
I
a little
appreciate it.
bit-
I do get a little nervous before things.
Yeah, I mean, Damon, right before this, he was like calling me and freaking out. He's like, I went and bought a Juul just because I was so nervous for this podcast. And I was like,
a new Juul. It was
Fucking
I
pussy.
quit vaping and then I was like, I just felt like I needed to calm down. Like I was
where
freaking out.
Do they have a NutriBullet plug in here? Oh, I think they do, actually. Specifically for my NutriBullet. Here, let me, before I...
Oh my god. This is not going to be a drinking podcast, by the way.
Yeah, we actually-
Bradlee just he's
Before
an
we even-
alcoholic,
This
so.
is great because we have a special guest today.
Oh my god.
And this is part of the reason why I needed to bring some margaritas.
Oh, I kind of get why you're drinking on podcast now.
Why?
Because of our special guest.
Right?
It makes
So-
sense.
Yeah, so we were supposed to have a special guest. So we were supposed to have a special guest on.
He's literally blending
And-
a drink right now. Okay.
You know, these work really good.
Wow. Yeah,
Done
I
for
can see
free.
that.
We're supposed to have a special guest today, and we're going to talk about that a lot more later.
Wait, you got the blender for free?
Yeah.
Wow. How?
You know, I pulled some strings.
Oh, it's a steal. When you're a YouTuber, moderately famous YouTuber,
Literally
you
a
get
steal.
free blenders.
Yeah.
You stole it.
Stole it. No, I didn't.
Okay.
My sister got it for free, and then she was like, "Hey, I got this." So I'm gonna
I was seeing how long we could talk about a blender.
was gonna say-
You're so easily distracted. All right, go back to
stand by.
All right, standing by.
Just gotta make sure it's. Oh yeah, you need to have some of that.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Wait, what is this?
Oh, this is the mango.
We have to describe.
This is mango.
People can't see us.
mango margarita.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why my sister and
Welcome to my ASMR. That's what they do on YouTube.
is that pretty good?
That's it's really strong, but oh man,
This is good. I'm taking my shoes off for this one. All right,
please don't.
So, for this podcast, y'all,
We had a special guest.
we had a
We say had because he didn't show up.
This is amazing. So we had a special guest who was supposed to be here, and we're going to get into it a lot more later on in this episode. But we just want to say that he's a douche.
Why is he a douche? Because he didn't show up?
I would say the other word, but I really...
Can you explain who it is at least?
It's Matthew Lush.
No, you don't have to say his name.
Why? You just say, explain who he is.
Like, who he is to you.
He's a YouTuber who drank his own sperm on his YouTube channel and embarrassed the whole wide world.
Really? No. Okay, he's your ex-manager.
Ex-manager.
Okay.
I didn't suck it. I didn't do that.
That
was just
I'm
me,
learning
like,
something here. Okay.
Whatever. Who cares about him? But we were supposed to have him on because he's a changed man. So I thought that was super. You're really nervous over there, aren't you,
dude? Yeah, because I don't want to say anything bad or anything, like, you know.
Yeah, I will. But here's the thing: like, who agrees to do a podcast and then doesn't do it for the stupidest reason?
Can I say
after
why?
He said no, we're gonna talk about it later. But he said it for.
We're talking about it right now. All right,
no,
we'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
Stand by.
Stand by. You guys need to stand by and wait for that. But first, what we really want to talk about was the progression of how we know each other. You good over there?
Just trying to get my mic a little closer so I can
lean back.
Lean back a little bit. I look a little tense like that, you know.
I like that song. Lean back, lean back.
Lean back.
So, I lived in Nashville.
You can literally just move it wherever you want. It's what it's made for. If you want to lean it back, just pull it towards you and it'll go.
That's Mackenzie.
Hi.
Mackenzie is she's the sound
engineer. We've been being watched this whole time.
She's across the table from you. Idiot.
I need more alcohol. Oh, no, dude. My anxiety's coming back. No.
I met Damon. So I was living in Nashville, and one of my friends from the UK told me to come down to Playlist Live. Which, if you guys don't know what Playlist Live is, it's a big convention for YouTubers, and it's super fun. Now that I've been like 150,000 times, but they have it in Orlando, Florida. And my friend is like, "Hey, you should come down. I'll get you a pass. You'll be able to go backstage and meet all these YouTubers." And at the time, I was watching every YouTuber. I was watching all the UK guys because they were so big, like Marcus Butler, Alfie Days, Zoella, Casper Lee, all of them. And I was so obsessed.
Sam Pepper. Love him.
Yeah,
great guy.
No, but I was watching all these guys, and I was like, "Oh man, wouldn't it be so cool to meet them?" Yeah.
Wait, why did you meet them and it wasn't good?
Yeah, no, I did meet them. It was great, but yeah, let me get there, Jesus.
But you made like a noise, like, and I met them.
No, they were really cool.
Oh, okay.
But so I drove down from Nashville, Tennessee, where I was going to college, and
you drove to Playlist?
Yeah, it was like 7 hours.
Huh?
Wasn't bad. So I drove down there, and literally I walk in the front door, and one of the first people I see is Luke Corns, who I knew him from YouNow because back in the day, YouNow was like the big thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Luke Corns. And we met Luke Corns. Then all of a sudden, at the corner of my eye, I see DeeFizzy. And I was like, oh my God, I know who that is. Oh my
you
God.
knew me?
Yeah.
Before we met?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. It's awesome, man.
Do you remember?
I do remember meeting you, but I thought...
You do?
Yeah.
I was on the steps, remember?
Yeah. In the lobby.
So cool. And we didn't really hang out that much, that Playlist, did we?
No, not at all.
Not that much.
I just remember you showing up at my house. That's all I really remember.
Really?
I remember meeting you briefly, and then
I think that Playlist I hung out a lot with V1I.
Yeah,
which I don't think really does much YouTube, and I think does he do YouTube anymore?
He kind of got he had a scandal, so I don't really.
Oh yeah,
that's what happened.
Oh jeez,
basically he introduced me to you, and he was living at my house. And I didn't know him either. Like, I just met him one time.
Well, hold on.
I'm fast-forwarding. I am...
From Playlist, I met a bunch of people and got to be really good friends with these people. And then eventually, the people that I met said, hey, you should move to L.A. All the YouTubers in L.A. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to move to L.A., dude.
Did you have money? You just did it?
No, I had no money.
Yeah. You were living... Can I say where you were living?
So yeah. So I moved to Los Angeles... And I moved to a very rough area in Los Angeles.
You're like, I think I'm in a weird area. I Googled your address. You're right next to Welcome to Inglewood side.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're in Inglewood. That's why.
So Inglewood in Los Angeles is...
It's gotten nicer. They have
gotten
Starbucks.
Nicer, but
24 hours.
When
Starbucks.
I lived there were like bars on my windows. It was very scary. I was living on the... We didn't have air. It was like... First world
Ooh.
problems.
We didn't
Because
have
now I
AC.
live in like a condo with nice air and like,
Wow, way to brag.
sorry. But yeah, it was really funny. So I'm like, hey, Damon, do you care if I sleep on your couch?
Did you ask me? I think I invited you because I felt bad for you.
Oh, maybe it was.
Because you were talking about your situation. I was like, just stay here.
I think the moment I was like praying to God that you were like, hey, just stay here. And I was like, yes,
yeah.
please let me stay here.
Well, you kind of already were, and I was like, you can just stay here.
You know what I kind of did? This is kind of, I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, God.
Dick move. But I just kind of like forced myself into your house because I was like, I want to be with like these people. They're creative, they're fun, they're cool. And I like, so like I would like fall asleep on your couch and be like, oh, dude, I fall asleep, dude.
You planned it out?
Kinda.
You're like, oh, if I fall asleep, then I have a
Then it's
free
kinda
place to
okay.
stay, and I don't have to go home. And
Well,
then...
not even, no, I was still paying at
Yeah.
that time. But then eventually I didn't pay.
Honestly, I was really lonely, so I didn't even mind. Like, that was the most fun of my life. Like,
I
having
was
you
so-
and Jason crash on my couch
Dude, I was
so fun.
broke. I didn't
Yeah.
have like $100, $200 to my name, and I had to get like a job and whatever. And I didn't know how I was like going to survive. So like living with you, it was just super fun. We did so much stuff. Like we cliff jump. We went to, oh my gosh, this
Actually, I didn't go cliff jumping.
you didn't because you're a pansy.
I got scared. Yeah.
Yeah. We did go to we did go to Vegas though, and this is a good story.
Do we have to talk about it?
Yeah,
you know,
we-
they
we
say
gotta
like what
talk
happens
about
in Vegas stays in Vegas.
No,
like,
this one is not staying in
no,
Vegas.
I don't.
because
I don't.
This story
think
is
we have to talk about it. Really.
too good not to talk about.
Yeah, because it doesn't involve you.
I know.
It's and it's like awkward to hear because it's like hearing about someone else.
Oh, this is so good. Okay.
All right, tell me what happened because I wasn't there.
You don't remember.
I wasn't there.
Wonder why you don't remember. So we went. It was great.
By the way, I didn't drink at this time at all, and neither did you. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh well, it's going to be super ironic once we.
Well, our friend was there. He was drinking. I felt bad, so I was like, I'll start drinking with you.
Well, okay.
You
so
go. Tell me.
Will Derbyshire. Will Derbyshire was like, I don't know if you guys know him. He's a YouTuber. Yeah. At the time, was dating Alexa Losi, and Alexa Losi was in
Alexa Losey's another YouTuber.
another
by the way.
YouTuber. If you guys don't know, and she was in Vegas, either hanging out with friends or at a birthday party or doing some sponsorship. I actually don't know why she was there, but probably for one of those.
And then Will was like, I think it would be a good idea to surprise her.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I remember this and it backfired.
Yeah.
Ah!
So we got in my car.
Yes.
And so it was me, Will, Jason,
Yeah.
V1I, another YouTuber, and Damon. And we drove to Vegas, and we ended up getting like where did we stay at? The Circus?
I don't remember.
One of the cheap hotels. But it was really fun. No, the Excalibur. We stayed at the Excalibur.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
I
yeah.
specifically remember
How
that.
do you remember that? I don't remember any of that night. I remember waking up and getting McDonald's.
I don't remember. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I remember that. Yeah. You were still... Anyway.
Still drunk.
So what was happening was we get there.
I'm sweating.
You're already sweating?
I don't want to hear this.
This is great.
Oh, no.
So we get there and we start walking around Vegas, as one does.
Yeah.
And I think Jason was like, let's get a drink. He gets one of those massive slurpy
Those
things.
huge drinks.
Massive drinks that you get in Vegas. And you keep looking over at this. Don't you?
I'm like, I need a
I'm
drink right
taking
now.
this away from Damon because after this story, he's going to be like, can I finish that?
I just start chugging it.
So Damon's like, yeah, dude, we're in Vegas. I'll get a drink too. So from that one drink, you were already pretty intoxicated.
Really? One drink?
And then we worked our way to the Venetian, which, if you guys know, is one of the better hotels there. And you started drinking more. And it was this is where it gets like crazy. So we're walking around in Vegas. We're on like one of the crosswalks. They have these like crosswalks over the road.
Yeah. Like the bridge things.
And Damon at this point is so drunk, like skunky drunk. And then you find this girl.
Oh my God.
You find.
What do you mean I find her? Like she's lost? I find
You take a liking to this one girl who's like half naked.
Really?
Yes.
A stranger.
Stranger.
Dude, I could barely talk to my friends. Like, how do I just...
And you were like, you're so drunk at this point. You're like, dude, I have 500,000 followers.
Oh, no.
I am going to make you famous.
No, I did not.
I'm going to blow you up. I am going to like date you and blow you up on
That's not me.
Instagram.
That's not
You're
me.
going to be huge. So likely we make it back to her room.
No, we did not. Bradley, I don't believe a thing you're saying right now.
You don't remember this?
I did not say I have 500,000
Yes,
followers.
you did.
I would never
swear.
say that.
I swear to God.
I am a humble man.
Not when you're drunk.
First of all, I haven't ever been that drunk in my life until that, like, ever again.
It was
It traumatized me a little bit.
unbelievably bad.
All right, keep going.
So we make our way back to this girl's room,
How did that happen?
and you start like making out with her.
No, I did not.
You are making out
no.
with her.
Bradley,
and
you're lying.
s-
There's no
Dude,
way.
I swear, this is I will literally I can verify it through.
I made out with her.
Oh, you were more than making out with her. And then when you were in the room, you drank like half the tequila bottle, like half a tequila bottle, after the fact that you were already smashed
I
beyond
need to talk
belief.
to Himalaya right now. I feel like there's slander going on a podcast currently.
You know it's true.
Okay, first of all, I do remember the Patron, and they were trying to get me to do it, and I was like, I don't want to. I've never had tequila. You're leaving out details, Bradley.
I said you drank half the bottle of tequila.
You made it seem like I went in there like no, they convinced me to. They're like, do it, and they started calling me names, you know, like to get people to do it. And I was
Yeah.
like, fine, I will. And they didn't have any chasers. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up. Like I don't drink, blah blah. They gave me beer to chase it with. I think I was poisoned.
Again,
by the way.
at this time was already unbelievably hammered.
So why would you let me do it?
we said not to?
Oh,
We were like, Damon, we the whole time we were like trying to get you out of this girl's room.
really? Then why did we go in the first place?
Because you insisted and you were like, you dragged us there. No,
I'm 5'6" and I weigh 123 pounds. I didn't.
We're gonna
not
get-
anymore. I've gained
well,
a lot
a-
of weight. Let's be real.
well,
I'm gonna go
after
100.
I tell this story, we're gonna get into the end of the story gets really good. So we're in this girl's room, and apparently her boyfriend's there as well.
What? No, Bradley, this is not. I would not make out with a girl who has a boyfriend.
I don't think you knew, because these big,
they're-
huge guys showed up. Are you raising?
I'm
your
raising my hand like I'm in school.
Damon.
Yes, thank you. I do remember. Was not her boyfriend. She just met them that night. She said she just met
Okay.
them that night.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
I think this whole story is wrong,
It's
and
not.
you are
I swear
dramatizing
to
it,
God.
and I don't
I swear to
appreciate
God.
this.
So you're in her room. These huge guys come in. They're like, "You need to get off of her. You need to get out of here." And
I was on her.
yeah, you were all over her.
No, I was not.
Damon.
Bradley.
She wanted it. You wanted it. It was fine.
First of all, this was in 2012.
You wanted to have sex with her.
2013.
You
No, I
specific-
didn't.
Yes,
Dude,
you
I was
did.
a virgin.
You wanted to have, but you still wanted to have sex with her. You told us.
I
you
need a
wanted to-
drink. Pass out here.
You said you wanted to have sex with her.
You're stressing me out.
You
no
did.
way.
I swear.
This is why you don't drink. This isn't tequila, right?
It's tequila.
Fuck my life.
So this is where it got kind of scary too. These big guys were like threatening to fight us in the room. Like,
They're
pushing-
strangers too, though. She didn't
Yeah,
know
but
them.
you were so drunk and like you didn't know what was going on. Where you were like trying to like kind of fight them ish.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I throw a punch?
No,
Oh.
but you.
Because that wouldn't go.
We
well.
ended up leaving their room,
Oh my god.
and then this is where it got just wild.
Bradley, I feel like you're telling me a story about someone else.
No, this is.
It's freaking me out right now.
No, I swear to God.
I believe you. I don't think you're lying. But
No,
like,
I'm not lying.
It just feels really weird.
You start. We lost you in the hotel because you started running around.
That's cool.
We're in a Vegas hotel, which if you guys never been to Vegas, they're enormous. We lose you. You're breaking lights on the wall.
No.
You are rolling on the ground. Finally, we find you. And you know how we find you?
No.
Because you're on the ground because security tackled you.
No.
You start calling the head of security a dumb bitch.
Oh my god, Bradley, I gotta go.
And we were trying to work with them, but they had you pinned to the ground.
Everyone's gonna hate me after this podcast.
No, but this was so funny. This was just so funny. We had to tell this. And then we're like, we'll get him out of here. We'll get him out of here. We ended up getting you in a cab, and you were.
wait,
started saying-
back. I broke lights in a hotel.
Yes, you were running around.
What do you mean I broke lights? Like I punched them?
Yeah, you were
Like-
getting mad because this girl.
Really?
Yeah, I won't say what you said, but
What did she say?
well, she didn't want it anymore,
Okay.
and you did.
You know what's weird? I guest listed her to Warped Tour. Like I didn't know any of this happened, and she's like, "Can I come?" I was like, "Sure." I guest listed her, and we hung out for a second. It was really awkward, and she's like, "Thank you for getting me my friends." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and I walked.
This was after.
yeah, months after.
Well, yeah, of course, you got her for free.
Yeah, but it was so like she would like send me messages. She would like send me messages. It was so great hanging out with you. You're so nice. Like,
Yeah, of course, because you'll get her into Warped Tour for free.
No, this is before Warped Tour. You make it sound weird, dude. She's the one who kissed me. I do remember this.
You didn't even acknowledge the fact that you kissed her.
I didn't
and
know we
now all
made
of a
out.
sudden you remember?
I remember the kiss. I didn't know we made out or any like. I didn't remember being like, oh, I want to have sex with her because I didn't have sex with anyone at that time.
I know, but you wanted to. You had a condom.
I did not have a condom.
Jason gave you one.
Why? I need new friends. First of all, why did you bring me to this room? Why did you give me a condom? Why did you let me take Patron shots? Like,
If
chase it with beer? Like, it makes no sense.
is my camera still recording?
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, Bradlee,
I'm
I
not
hate
even gonna,
this
I'm
so
not gonna
much.
repeat this kind of. I'm not repeating it.
This episode is called "Exposing DeeFizzy." Like, I look like a horrible. I have 500,000 followers on
I have
Instagram. What kind of douchebag says that?
I've done terrible things too. Everyone does stupid stuff when you're drunk. It's not a big deal. A lot of people have done super. You're looking at me because you know a story about me when I was.
You know, since we talked about this,
We
we're
can
gonna,
talk-
we're gonna have an episode about you. All right, it's only fair game at this point.
But we get Damon back. Thank God we got him back to the room. And we ended up. We fell asleep, woke up, and you were still unbelievably hammered.
Raising my hand again. Can we go
Damon?
back to the taxi ride you skipped over?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
What did I do,
You said really bad things.
Bradlee? No, I did not.
You were just so drunk.
I'm such a nice guy. I donate
You
to
are.
charity.
You're so nice. You're not like this at all. So what? Like when you were drunk, I'm like,
I think I got poisoned
you did say that. You're like, I believe that I was like.
because it was
Drugged.
weird. Like none of that made sense. I don't like it wasn't like normal drunkenness. I'm running around. I'm breaking things. I'm like not knowing.
Yeah, that's not you at all.
And I do remember this scene, her in the bathroom peeing, and then they were peeing between her legs. How weird is that? Do you remember that? I remember that for some reason.
Out of all the things you remember them peeing
Because
between
it's
her
before
legs while she
it's
was
before
peeing.
they gave me the alcohol.
What is this episode?
It's yeah, it's something.
This is the introduction to our friendship. Just remember this.
Yeah.
But
we were already friends, but like now
we were, but this
and
was
you
like,
still were friends with me after
yeah,
this?
because I knew you were drunk. I do so stupid stuff when I'm drunk. I don't care. Like I know people do stupid stuff. If anybody is watching has been really, really, really intoxicated, and you're like, I was a perfect little angel, you're a liar.
I'm just embarrassed, you know.
I'm embarrassed too about the
'Cause
things
I
that
feel
we're
like
going to
you're-
talk about me.
Yeah, I feel like you're talking about
just
someone
snorted.
else. My mom's gonna listen to this.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Hey D, hey Miss.
Hey, D?
Fizzy.
Yeah, my mom's name's Dee because
We drive the same car. Or we used to drive the same car. Me and your mom.
yeah, Kathy.
That's cute.
Shout out to Kathy.
Hey Kathy, girl.
You
what's
created
up?
this.
Yeah,
An alcoholic who goes to Vegas, and crashes into things, breaks things. Security guards dragged me out.
They had you pinned on the ground.
For what?
Five
for breaking things?
5 guys because you were screaming
Burgers and fries. Sorry. All right, continue.
it was literally it was really stressful, but looking back, it's the story I always bring up with you because it's just so funny and it's so not
You tell people this story?
No.
Oh, okay.
I bring it up with you
Okay.
because I'm like it's such a
Yeah,
good
but you never been in detail like this. Like I've never heard stuff like this.
Really?
Breaking things, trying to
Oh,
have
yeah, you
sex
broke
with a girl.
lights.
I think you're dramatizing this for the podcast. A little
I'm
bit.
not.
I think you are.
You think?
I had a
I'm so-
condom. I tried to have sex with someone.
Yeah.
Bradley, I can't even talk to someone at Starbucks. I'm like, can I? Like
You had some liquid courage then.
that wasn't me.
It was funny.
Yeah,
was really
hilarious. It sounds really funny.
But after that, we ended up got him back home, whatever, safe and sound. It was great. And we just basically lived out the summer. I was still staying on your couch while you went on tour.
Yeah, I just remember waking up and all of you guys were like really weird with me. I was so awake and alive. I was like, hey guys, like what's up?
Because you were so hard to control.
No,
that
I know.
night.
I didn't know any of this happened. So I woke up like chipper, like not knowing anything happened at all. That's why I think I was drugged. Because
we were trying to like pick you up and take you places, and you were just fighting us. It was so hard. So we had to we grab your feet and your hands and we were just trying to get to a cab.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Thanks for not leaving me with security
Obviously,
guards.
I
wake
if-
up in prison. Oh, not
If
prison.
it was
jail.
a big deal, would I still be friends with him? No, I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, that was hilarious.
I would think something of that.
Would you? Would you
Dude,
be friends with me?
fighting security guards, breaking things?
If roles were reversed, would you be friends with me still?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, yeah. But I want to know about the taxi ride.
That was I'll tell you after.
Okay, tell me. Oh God, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, this is gonna ruin everything.
Nah.
Please rate this podcast 5 stars. please don't hate me.
This is spilling the tea, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not a perfect angel. We're gonna get into
Oh,
some
we
of-
know. But I just, dude, yeah, okay, that's crazy. I just remember the next day I was so happy, so alive. I felt good. And
you
then
slept the whole time right home.
no, but in the morning I was so good. And then Jason was like really weird with me. You were really weird with me. And
I
then
think we were kind of frustrated.
And
about
but
the
then
fact-
we got McDonald's, and then you guys explained it. You're like, yo, and I was like, I had no idea.
yeah, you were just
I had no idea.
effed up, dog.
had no idea.
Dude, you were.
Yo, does this sound like me?
Sounds like you with like.
Really? Like if you heard me right now, you would.
Please don't do that.
Yo,
ever again.
Bradlee, what's up, dog?
Talk about. So after that, I still kind of lived with you.
Yeah, and then I was
Then
on tour, and
you
you
went on
lived
tour.
with
Warped
me
Tour.
without me.
So tell everybody like your Warped Tour story because you are very well known in the whole Warped Tour scene. You have a lot of people that show up to Warped Tour just to see you because that is like super your demographic. And why is it your demographic? And like, what was your YouTube channel essentially like to get people to be like that with you?
Like to get that demographic.
Yeah, because
Or-
you pulled in a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like you were the it person kind of to come meet at Warped Tour. You were doing incredibly well at the time. You were selling merch and it was like unbelievable.
And my Instagram, I had 500,000 followers. No, yeah, I don't know how that happened. Honestly, I started YouTube like back in like 2007, 2008. I never like tried to get a demographic or anything, but I was always into like music, and then
Like
I was
like
into like
Warped Tour, you mean?
yeah, like All Time Low, like Sleep in Silence, Pierce the Veil, like all these bands, like Never Shout Never, and so I always talk about it in my videos, and I always use that kind of music in my background. So I think
Like the 8-bit.
no, I would actually use that song. I would email bands. I would like find bands.
Oh,
and I'd be like,
give the rights.
like Bobby Maris, My Genuine Find. Back in the day, I found him and I was like, I love your music. Now he's a big YouTuber, but at the time he was just doing music. I was like, can I use your music in my videos? And he's like, yeah, dude. So I would find bands I like I love that sound. And I think, and I also like I had long hair and plugs. I don't. It was never like
Why did people identify with you so much?
because like do you want to get deep here?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, we're gonna get a little sad.
Deep.
You want to cry?
Real deep.
Want to drink your problems with it? No. No, actually, I started like struggling a lot with like anxiety and depression. So I started like isolating. I moved out to do like, I bought this, like, my first apartment ever. I got this apartment. I got like another room to do YouTube in. I was like, oh, this is going to be amazing. Like I quit college. I'm like, I'm going to be a YouTuber. And
You
then
went to college?
I dropped out though.
I didn't know that. What'd you go for?
I don't know. I just went. No, I was like, I did the prerequisites. I didn't know what I was doing yet.
You didn't have a major?
No, not yet. I just started and I was doing like all these chemistry, like all this stuff that I didn't want to do.
That's hot.
It sucked. Yeah, it was pretty hot in there. The chemistry lab.
No, I was saying it's pretty
Oh.
hot that you're like a
You want
educated man.
a semester. I went a semester. I dropped out. Public speaking freaked me out. I stopped going.
Oh, I had to do a speech class in college. It sucked. I hate.
I know, I
public
hate
speaking
it
too.
so
And
much.
Here we are talking to people on the internet.
I know, but
Hundreds of thousands of people.
yeah, it's a little different though.
It is because
Yeah.
they're not right in front of you looking at
There
you.
is one person in
I mean,
front
we
of
have
us,
Mackenzie here, but
yeah,
Mackenzie's
Mackenzie's
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah, Mackenzie's cool.
Mackenzie's over there doing work. She
Yeah.
doesn't give a shit about what we're saying. She's just kidding.
doing taxes.
She's like, oh god, I have an extension.
Yeah. So so I got this apartment. I wanted to do YouTube, and then I started like just losing my mind, and I started like
Were you
isolating.
posting videos about that?
So eventually, I had no one. I literally had no one, and like I moved to Orlando like 2 hours from my mom. I had no one at all. And I started making videos about it, like expressing like how I didn't know what anxiety was. Like I didn't know anything about. This is back in the day when people weren't very open about it.
Ooh, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What was your most popular video back in the day that really kicked things off for you and people really started relating to you? Or were you always getting a lot of views? Like,
This, I made I would do some. Okay, originally I did like a lot of gimmicky stuff because
Like what?
I was very inspired by Shane. Like Shane and I was friends. Shane was the first YouTuber I ever.
yeah, you're friends with Shane Dawson even still.
Yeah, to this day because we met when I was 16.
Yeah.
And he was always like kind of mentor, kind of like we did a collab together when I was like 17. But I think that video did really well. We did like a collab, but I did a video about Taylor Swift. I did a lot of videos about Taylor Swift.
you were obsessed with Taylor
I've
Swift.
done,
You
like,
wanted to be her wife.
Yeah, so I used to do videos
Or her
about
husband, sorry.
No, I used to make videos calling her my girlfriend. It's like people started believing it because I would act and be like, "Oh, my girlfriend, like she made this," like, and people like, "Is he really dating Taylor Swift?" I'm like, "You would know if I was dating Taylor Swift." Like, paparazzi would be on that.
So were those like the big videos that...
So yeah, so the Kanye thing happened, and I had already made so many videos about Taylor Swift. So it wasn't in my head. I wasn't like, "Oh, I'm gonna get on this because it's news and it's gonna be trendy." But It was trendy. So I turned my camera on. I was like, "Fuck you, Kanye!" Like I love Taylor, and that got 11 million views in a day.
11 million
in a day.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was like on trending, and like Shane was like DMing me. He's like, "Yo, stand by,
Stand by Damon's camera. Just shut off. So we're standing by.
That can't be good, right?
No, that's probably not a good.
That
good
can't
thing.
be good.
So I mean, the camera's on me right now. So
all right, we're back in business, baby.
Oh, good. I was gonna start doing. I was gonna have to
Do
like,
some stretches.
stretches or
clothes off?
juggle or something.
Yeah, do you know how to juggle?
No.
Me either. Anyways, so yeah, the Taylor Swift videos was my first thing, but then I started like losing my mind, and I didn't know. Like I've always I had OCD when I was a kid. Just found that out. Never knew I was diagnosed. My mom was always like mysterious about things. It's okay, Mom. I love you.
We love you, Kathy.
You did your best for a single mother. You're a great lady. So and then like no, like at the time, people weren't really open about stuff. Like you know what I mean? Like, now, dude, mental illness is so talked about. Like anxiety.
I
so
talk about it so much on my
Exactly.
channel.
Yeah, you have a video of you like having a panic attack like live.
Like 3
Yeah, three panic attacks, or 3 videos.
3 videos of
Oh.
panic attacks.
See, that stuff's
That's my biggest video on YouTube. Is my panic attack
because
video.
people relate to that, but that wasn't a thing, and like so I started making videos about it, and I think that's what people really resonate with because I was just public about my struggles, and a lot of people weren't but I didn't even know. I didn't know what anxiety was. Like I finally got diagnosed with it, and I was like, because I started sleeping in my closet. Dude, it got really bad. I was like super paranoid. I was losing my mind. I was isolated. I would FaceTime people. Oh, it was before FaceTime. I would go on my computer. I would Skype. I'd video. I would have someone on video, and I would go through all my rooms and like make sure no one was in my house. Isn't that crazy? I covered all the air vents. I thought there was cameras in it. Dude.
Oh my god!
I know. I'm making myself.
No, I don't mean to like downplay mental illness and stuff because I obviously suffer from mental illness stuff too. But like it's like when I don't have the same thing as you, it sounds like
It sounds crazy. I know. Like,
kind of crazy.
I know.
And people like when I have anxiety, sometimes people are like, "That sounds kind of crazy," and that's fine. And because it's like they don't understand, and they don't have it.
Right.
But like that sounds wild.
You
Like
say it out loud, and I realize how
'Cause
crazy it
didn't
is.
you-
But when you're in that moment, like you believe it's you and your thoughts. Like you believe everything. You know
did you
what I
say
mean?
you used to shower with like clothes on?
Yeah,
'Cause
always.
you thought somebody was spying on you?
Air vents in the air vents. I thought there was cameras in the air vents. So no. What I would do, I still do this to this day. Actually, it's pretty bad. It's a habit that I built. I need to break that. So I go in the I go in the bathroom. I have clothes on. Right. I don't shower with my clothes on. First of all, see that's why I think you dramatize things.
Oh,
You change
Jesus,
stories. See, I'm
whatever.
on to you, brother. No,
Don't ever say that again.
brother. I hate when people say boss. Thanks, boss.
Such a straight guy.
Martin
thing.
says that.
No, he doesn't.
Your boyfriend. Is that your boyfriend? Your guy?
Anyway,
Your thing? Bradley's gay. Just kidding. Is it not your boyfriend?
we're gonna get into that right now.
Let's do another podcast. We're talking about does Bradley have a boyfriend? Okay,
Oh, boy.
Martin, a guy that Bradley is always with.
He lives at my house.
What?
We sometimes sleep in the same bed, but go ahead.
What? Okay. Yeah, that makes no sense to me. He's not your boyfriend. Oh, whatever. Anyways, here he goes. Thanks, boss. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about. What was I talking about? Can we go back a little bit?
Your mental illness about you think things are in the vents.
Okay, yeah. So I go in the bathroom. I have clothes on. I go in the shower, and then I take my clothes off in the shower, and I put it down so the vent can't see me.
Oh my god.
And then I take the towel, and then I put the towel on, and then And
I'm
then,
like freaking out. I'm just like doing my thing in the shower. I get out of the shower and I'm just like,
do you walk around your house
"Woo!"
naked?
Yeah, of course.
I've never
Oh.
never walked around my
What's
house
the
naked.
worst that could happen if you walk around your house naked? Somebody take a picture of it. I'm proud.
It's good, man.
It's good.
You have good Yelp reviews on your penis? No, I don't.
My neighbors, my neighbors are like, wow. I was gonna almost get my address away. I was gonna be like, condom,
Dude, well, we could talk about your website.
Oh no!
Okay, we'll talk about that later. But basically, I have a lot of problems. I probably need
have
a lot of
problems.
therapy. I actually went to Bradley. Actually, got me out of Florida because I was stuck in Florida for the last few months. I went to
Months.
last year. I went to Florida to go to rehab for anxiety. It got
Yeah.
that bad. I
You went to rehab.
I went to a behavioral health place where
Yeah.
I was in a little room, much smaller than this, and I would have to. I have problems with mirrors. So one day I walk in, there's just a bunch of mirrors. I have to stare at myself for 10 hours.
Wow. 10
And
hours.
But I have to not look at it.
Not look at the mirror?
Yeah.
What kind of help is that?
Because I have wow, this is getting deep, dude.
No, but like,
Because
wouldn't it make sense for you to look at the mirror? So
Okay.
when you see mirrors, you will look at
That
them?
was the next day.
Oh,
So
I should be a behavioral scientist.
Yeah, it's called exposure therapy. Well, actually, it's called CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. But they do exposure therapy. So if you're scared of doing something, they just put it like face on. Like some girl like had fears of vomit, so she had a bunch of pictures of vomit. Or people were scared of like eating things, so they would just throw it on the ground, like dirty things, throw it on the ground and make them eat it. Like,
That's hot.
is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I did run in the bathroom a few times. Like it was a little. no, dude, no.
Don't ever say that.
Yeah. Oh, it actually really helped me. I did go to the bathroom, not to masturbate, but just because I would have a panic attack. No, but what helped me the most with the therapy, none of that stuff helped me because.
You ended up leaving there and like saying none of it helped you.
I think I had a manic episode a little bit.
You ended up yelling at a doctor.
Yeah, I yelled at all of them. I brought them into a room. And I was like, you have me, because, okay, first of all, I went to this rehab place. I've never talked about this. I went to this rehab place, and I was scared out of my mind. Hey, can you stop moving the mic?
Sorry, I just
moved
really...
the mic to breathe. You know, remember? Chocolate rain.
Oh my God, I love him. He's a nice guy.
Step away from the mic. I don't remember.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll go ahead.
You go
Okay, I'll go ahead. So I was in this room, and then I'm like I'm just exposing myself. I'm like really just going like in detail about like what it's done to me and how I'm struggling.
Yeah.
To the lady, I've come to find out the next day she's like, "Oh, today's my last day," and I'm like, "What?" Like I come into this place.
The first day?
Yeah. She asked me all about the stuff. I'm like sitting there shaking. I'm crying. I'm like telling her everything. Next day she's like, "Oh, this is my last day, by the way." I'm like, "Why am I even seeing you?"
So then you got assigned to somebody else.
Right. So I had to do all this information with her, tell her all this stuff. She leaves.
Do the same thing all over again.
They lost the information. And this is like a professional place. Like I don't want to say the name, but they have hundreds of locations.
Expose them.
No,
Why?
because I just don't want to.
Well, it's like
They
a
try
Yelp
to they try to scam me too. I have a Yelp review. We should read it. No, it's really long.
Let's pull it up.
No, I don't want to say the name, but yeah. So then they get a new one, and then they get a new one, and then a new one. So like they keep changing behavioral health, and I keep having to retell information. And it was kind of like you go to school and you have a sub teacher.
Yeah.
And that's what I felt like. And I was like, do you guys even care? And like, I would have one that's really cool. And she's like, oh, I'm going to Japan tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, bye. And then I'm left
so you
with...
kept getting reassigned to different people.
Right. So I felt like I
nothing was
constantly
consistent.
had a sub teacher and I was constantly redoing things. And then eventually it got to the point where I'm in a room just reading stuff on the internet. The website link is literally on the bottom. I'm like, I am paying $500 a day to look
$500 a day.
That's mental health. The mental health in this world is like people always like we lose celebrities, we lose all these people, and they're like, oh, why don't you just get help, dude? It is okay. Celebrities, they have the money, but it's so expensive.
Personal question.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for the duration of your stay at this behavioral clinic?
Well, I got a deal. I ended up getting it to $500 a week. So, because originally, okay, so they tried to charge me $500 a day. Yeah, but they had told my mom, they're like, no, it was $500 a week. So, but then I get this bill, and I'm like, what's going on?
$60,000.
Yeah, and I was like, what? And then when I left, they were trying to get me to stay another month, and they're like, oh, we're making it up to you. We'll do our jobs this time. I'm like, you want me to pay?
We'll do our jobs this time,
right? I'm like, you should have. I'm in this room with like the executive, all the head up people, and I'm like, you should have done it from the start. Like, you want me to stay another month just to prove that you can do the right thing and
I
help
remember
me.
you telling me about you yelling at a doctor. Tell everybody about that.
Oh, that was later.
Tell everybody about that. I'm
Oh
really
my god,
tell
dude, you
that
make me
story
sound.
again.
I'm sounding crazy.
No, because
Mackenzie, I'm not crazy.
no, because you give me that.
I think Mackenzie's gonna be part of like the podcast. Are you
Yeah,
always
yeah.
gonna be here?
You're gonna be here
Every podcast. Oh,
every podcast.
I think so.
So
Mackenzie, we're
Mackenzie's
gonna-
part of the stand-up, the
She's
standby.
She's part of the standby crew.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring her on one day. Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Oh, Mackenzie, would you want to be on? Oh gosh, you'd love it. Perfect.
We can give her like a little podcast time, like a mini episode. Like, we
Do you like margaritas?
inspiring?
Okay, Mackenzie
and
can't be on anymore.
We need a new podcast.
sponsored by margaritas.
No, good. You shouldn't drink. She's
don't
listening
drink.
to this episode. And she's like, thank God I don't drink. Thank God. Thank God.
She's like, this is the reason why I don't drink.
You idiots. Idiot. I was young, by the way. This was years ago. I like
This
that
2 weeks
Vegas
ago.
story. The Vegas story was definitely like
5 years ago.
Yeah, that was 5 years.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
grown.
I sure fucking hope so.
No, so yeah, I yelled at a. Okay, so
You had a doctor.
okay. First of all, Florida. I was like losing my mind because I felt so stuck.
I feel
And
like
then
you're always losing your mind.
you know what? I want to fight you. Apparently, if I get drunk, I'll want to fight. I'll break shit.
Apparently.
The studio better watch out, dude. Apparently.
You know the apparently
Yeah.
guy? Okay, cool.
That's why I sent it back. Because I got the meme. I'm not always losing my mind, BTW. But I'm in Florida. Why
Why are you always taking the margarita
You
from me?
started chugging it. I got a little worried.
You know what?
Oh, no. You don't. Oh,
Just go ahead. Keep going.
okay. Anyways. So. Sorry, Sprite break.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That's how you heal your wounds and clean them.
So,
Oh, my God.
hey, Bradlee, you want to...
Cause birth defects. I'm pregnant.
Oh, my God. So,
Oh, my God, I'm pregnant.
I actually was not expecting this whole blender thing at all.
Yeah, I didn't-
Like,
I
just
actually
so you
didn't-
know, I actually had no idea that you were gonna just start making
The
drinks.
whole drive here, Damon's like,
I'm nervous.
man, we should have drank alcohol before this. And I was
Dude.
like, yeah, man, I'm so sorry. We should have.
Okay, first of all, the alcohol thing was your idea.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I said I don't want to drink any podcast ever,
and then I was like, yeah.
and then I started having so much anxiety yesterday about this. I was like so nervous. I don't know why. It's just us talking.
yeah, this is easy.
That's the world. That's the mind. It's the human mind. So powerful. Anyways, so I was.
got deep quick. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the human mind, bro. It's fucking crazy, brother.
Don't ever call me brother.
Sorry,
again.
boss. So, I hate that so much, boss. So
I'm straight.
so-
Stand by. We need to get back on track.
yeah.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
So where are we right now?
And
okay.
we are talking about you yelling at a doctor for
Okay.
the 90th time.
Okay. So fast forward. I just like.
This is why you're in
Florida
I
still.
hate to say.
I was not in rehab anymore. This was months later.
You don't mind when people saying rehab because some people are like,
It's not rehab, it's a rehabilitation center.
I like saying rehab because then people are like, "Oh, dude, what kind of drugs were you on, bro? What happened, dude? I didn't even know
feel
you had
cool.
a drug problem."
Like,
Like,
oh, meth, dude.
they're like, "You were always against drugs," and I'm like,
nah, dude.
"Yeah." I'm like, "Not anymore."
I found the jewel, dude.
Oh no. Yeah, no. I've never done drugs, but I just like I don't know. I call it rehab, but it would not make sense because it does
Right.
sound like I had a
Doctor.
drug problem.
Hit him.
A behavioral health center for anxiety, but that's not the doctor I yelled at. By the way, I eventually the psychiatrist there was horrible. It never did anything for me. I did get mad at him, but fast forward, I went to a doctor's just to get like antidepressants because my thing ran out, and it was in Florida. I don't know if Florida stories. There's like some crazy stuff there, but I don't know if everyone just
Yeah, they
has
had a thing trending that the other week.
every day.
like
Florida
oh,
man did
Florida
this.
man, and then type in whatever shows up for your birthday.
Listen, don't talk bad about Florida, okay?
Florida is a bunch of
Hey.
crazed, nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't like Florida. No, Florida has so many headlines. I don't even understand it. But there's so many mental problems. Like to get into a psychiatrist, this is the closest one I can get into. 3 months. A 3-month wait list.
And that's what's so crazy. Everyone preaches mental health, but they don't realize how difficult it actually is to
These
get
are
in
the
to
things
see
that-
somebody or even to get help from somebody. Because I've been a psychiatrist and we've changed my medication about every single time I'm there.
Yeah. These are things people don't talk about. They're like, just get help.
Yeah,
Why-
get help. We need to help the people that have the mental illnesses. Well, it's difficult because you can't get in.
Right.
And people that don't have the correct insurance, it's even harder for them to get in. I pay out of pocket because
Yeah, same.
I'm a boss. But like, I'm just kidding. I didn't have insurance.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, I paid out of pocket, and I was like, "We're changing my medication every single week."
Yeah.
people don't know this.
No, and social media, everyone's just like, for me, I was really open about my problems. Like, just get help, dude. Like, what's wrong with you? You're still struggling. What's wrong with you? But they don't actually look into it because they don't know. They don't
They don't
understand. But if you look into it, like you're on wait lists, like months to get in. Behavioral health places, inpatient places, like $60,000 for a month
It's wild.
to like be in a place to actually like get
It's like how much
proper
I'm
help.
making like a week. It's insane,
Dude, that's how much I make every time I blink.
You want to marry me?
I haven't blinked. I'm still not blinking, dude. What's going on, dude? I think I'm poor. Himalaya, dude. What's up?
Himalaya, dude, what's up? Sponsor me, dude.
I never talked about the doctor.
You didn't even talk about the doctor.
Basically, okay. I needed a refill. I went in, and he was like, he wouldn't give it to me. He was like, he told me to go to the store and buy melatonin, and I'm like, melatonin makes you sleep. He's like, you came here for sleeping issues. I was like, no, I have anxiety. Like, I just need like I was on Zoloft. I just need a refill. Like, I'm off of it now, and like whatever. He's like, oh, there was a drug law change. Like, I can't give you that. Blah blah blah. I looked into it. Not true. He can't give me like opioids. Opioid. That's not Zoloft. Is it antidepressant and opioid? Why can't I
Dude,
pronounce
I
it?
don't. I have no idea.
And
Benzos, benzodiazepines.
Xanax, and that's
That's a benzodiazepine,
right. But
which is like a Xanax, a Klonopin,
but Zoloft, an antidepressant.
Zoloft is the
Basically, he tells me to leave. get melatonin, and then charges me $150. He wouldn't even see me. He's like, oh, I don't even want to see you. Like, I can't help you. Go get melatonin.
And charged you.
So I was like, all right. I didn't see the doctor in my head. And then I go to walk out and they're like, all right, that'll be $150. I'm like, why? Like, I just got mad because
Did you pay it?
I was with my mom. She's like, you're causing a scene. You can't do that. I'm like,
Causing a scene.
I was like, you didn't even help me. Like, I was just mad because my mom was the reason why I went. I didn't even want to go. She forced me to go, and then it ended up being a shit show. Can I cuss on here? Kathy, you know, always trying to do good things.
Jeez,
God,
Kathy.
mothers caring. I hate that shit, dude.
So we finally got to the story about the doctor. Jesus
so I
God.
yelled at the doctor. I ended up having to walk out. My mom kicked me out of the car.
After you paid.
Yeah.
I would have said, F you.
Dude,
I'm not
I
paying.
know.
I would have walked back into the doctor's room and been like, hey, listen here, buddy.
Dude, if I was alone, I would just left. 100%. I had the opportunity. I was just going to walk out.
Just Grand Theft Auto it. Just like
Right.
steal the
No.
doctor's car and drive home.
I still would have paid.
Yeah, you
Except for if I was on tequila, dude. I would have just broke stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
So, which led us to
The podcast.
Led us to the podcast, which Damon was in Florida.
Doing nothing.
Doing
And
nothing.
Dude, we would FaceTime and you're like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm so stuck. He's like, you just have to, like, you would, like, try to encourage me.
Yeah.
And, like, there was, like, no talking me out of it. Like, I was just so in my head.
Yeah, you were.
And then this podcast, like, you were like, just do this podcast with me. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I got
all right.
the opportunity. Himalaya hit me up. Make sure you follow us on Himalaya. They hit us up and hit me up and we're like, yo, you want to do a podcast? You should have like a co-host. And I'm like, the first person that came to mind was you. But then I was like, he lives in Florida. But hey, let me ask.
No, really, you're like, who do I feel bad for? Who really needs like an opportunity?
Damon.
in life? David. No, actually, I saw your Instagram about the podcast, and I've always like I love podcasts. Like I love podcasts.
Yeah,
so
you
much.
kind of had.
I had one.
You had a podcast
in Florida.
and
Yeah,
it lasted for a day.
yeah, 3 episodes. But anyways, I don't want to talk about it. Get it? Because that was the name.
That was the name.
No,
of it.
so yeah, now we're here, and the first day we were so excited, but we didn't know what to name it. We're at a bar.
And
day
Damon
drinking.
asked me to look at his penis. I swear to God, this is not a joke.
Not in front of Mackenzie, dude.
Damon
embarrass me.
looks at me and says, I think I have something on my penis.
Oh my God.
And he says, Can you look at it?
This is an exposing Damon Fizzy podcast. Okay, yes.
You know it's true.
Okay, first of all, I haven't really had a sexual life in my life, and
Now I do.
Now I was having a sexual intercourse, as you do in an adult life. And I was freaking out because I don't know anything about
okay, so I didn't look at your penis.
but I did want you to.
In a non-creepy way.
Because I was nervous, and I was googling things, and I was like, "Oh my God, I might have syphilis, chlamydia." But
God.
so basically,
Chlamydia is really easily
I know,
curable.
but also, I'm like looking. It was just like redness, and like it was really, it just looked really irritated.
So you probably just had it too much and too long.
So I thought I had an STD, and I just wanted a second opinion.
From me?
Well,
What do you think I am? I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a doctor.
Well, you have a life. You've done
What?
thing. You slept with people.
Did you ever figure out what it was?
It was just an irritation.
Is it gone?
Yeah.
Can I see it now?
No.
Okay. That was just my trying to
You
look at
just
his
trying to
penis.
see it. No, it was just friction. Like it was just a
Too much in and out action.
What is this? What this podcast is going to be? Just like saying things that I don't want to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to talk
That's
about it.
going to be the theme. All right, great. Yeah. So I thought I had an SD, and I wanted you to check it. But
Right.
great news, I don't have a chlamydia.
Great.
I mean, I haven't been checked yet, but that looks
No
fine.
chlamydia.
No syphilis.
No syphilis.
No gonorrhea. No.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you,
thanks,
thank you.
Mackenzie.
Yeah,
Mackenzie even
she's
claps for
applauding.
that. She's like, thank God. She's like, because I know what that herpes does.
But I didn't have sex.
Girl.
I didn't have sex for like 3 years before that.
I lost my virginity at like 24.
I can count how many times. Oh, anyway, 24. Yeah, same. No,
Yeah.
23. 23.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh yeah, I don't want to brag or anything, but lost my virginity at 23, bro. Pretty cool.
Wait, so I want to kind of segue real quick into the end of this podcast because
oh
we
my
were
gosh, this would be the time that we have our special guest right now.
we have our
coming into the room.
our cum guzzling demon slut on the podcast.
Bradlee, say nice things.
Matthew Lush, everybody, the viral sensation who drinks his own sperm.
Can you explain that to people listening that don't know what you're talking about?
He
drinks
made
his-
a YouTube. So real talk, not joking.
Okay, first of all, who was our guest?
It was Matthew Lush. So Matthew Lush was friends with you for a really, really long time.
Yes.
And I met Matthew kind of through you.
I met him on MySpace and Stickam, actually.
Okay. Anyway.
To go back to that story. That was
that
in
when he went his-
that was in our trailer.
Is that when he did his jerk off video online, or before or after the jerk off video online?
Bradlee, stop, dude. Yeah, he masturbated online.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh my. So okay, our guest doesn't show up. Now we're just gonna
So-
First of all,
Well, he had all the opportunity to come. And he said he was going to come.
Future guest, if you don't show up, it's okay. We're not gonna say anything bad. First of all, Bradlee, this is a different story with Bradlee because this was someone who got you into YouTube. He signed you. He was your manager.
Right.
This isn't just like
He was
You're
managed-
gonna make people not want to be on this. Like,
No.
We
No, but
Google everyone and they
This
didn't
is-
show up.
No,
I got
No,
you.
so this is the story. I met Matthew that same year I met you at Playlist, and him and Nick were really cool. I really like Nick a lot more than Matt,
That was his boyfriend.
which was his boyfriend at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They started a boyfriend channel called Lush,
Yeah.
and it was Matthew and Nick, and they lived together. And they started managing another YouTuber called Ryan Minaj. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I would be a really good fit for this. I feel like if I get in front of enough people, people would like me. And it's a good business opportunity for you because you would make money, I would make money. And it was just kind of like a business thing. And I was trying to like grow at the time. And it was a mutually beneficial kind of arrangement.
Right.
So he said, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. So we started to make videos together.
So you came to him with the idea.
I came to him with the idea.
Okay.
I messaged him on Facebook. I remember I was at Republic of Pie, which is a coffee shop in North Hollywood. And I remember.
Shut up.
I swear.
Yeah, no, I said shout out to.
Oh, shout out. I thought you said shut up.
Shut up, dude. You never been to Remoga Pie? Like, it's VIP, dog.
No.
I'm just kidding.
So I messaged him and I was like, hey, if you're open to the idea, I would love to be one of your bitch boys that you grow and make money from.
Your exact words.
Not my exact words. As you guys can probably tell, I'm a little bit frustrated about the whole situation
Yeah,
because we'll
yeah.
get into it. But he said, yeah, let's do it. So we started making videos. I started growing. He grew me months passed, and I got to like 150K. I started getting to a point where I didn't want to put up with how rude he was to me.
Yeah.
So on my birthday, we were supposed to go to Cheesecake Factory. And before this, I used to live stream on YouNow. And sometimes I would drink wine. I was of age. I think I was like 24 or 23 at the time, which is like, I'm of age, so I totally can do that. And he would tell me that I'm a disgusting alcoholic mess. And it kind of got to my psyche. And I started to really believe that I was a awful human.
And the crazy thing about you is you just started drinking.
I just started drinking.
You never would drink. Like
I was super sober until like around 23 or 24. And I didn't do like any drugs except for my medication. But he made me feel he belittled me super badly, and I felt like I had to bow down to him because if it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't grow. And then I'm in this contract with him where I
Yeah.
still have to give him money. And it was just like this really bad situation. So on my birthday, we were supposed to go to Cheesecake Factory. And I remember messaging him and I said, hey, we're going to be there at like, I have the screenshots, but so I'm going to be there at like 6:00 or something. He's like, I can't go or I have to Uber. Whoops. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? Or something like that. And then he said, I got drunk on YouNow.
he said that.
He said that. And I tried to be lighthearted about it because like, that's how I deal with things. I deal with like humor.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, wow, you're being like me, LOL. And that's when he said, don't you ever compare me to you. You're a disgusting mess, alcoholic, and just kind of like reamed me after he did the exact same thing on YouNow that he was criticizing me for. And finally, it was that day that I remember I said, I can either continue to take this or I can stand up for myself and see what happens. So I stood up for myself.
Yeah.
And it was from that date, about 8 or 9 months later, until he actually spoke to me again.
And you're on a contract with him.
And I'm on a contract
Where
with him.
he's supposed to
where
promote
be
you.
managing me.
Yeah.
He messaged me actually during that 8-month period, like randomly, because he does this like Christmas and July party. So he just like messaged me and said, hey, come to my Christmas and July party. And he considered that to be him promoting me and getting me like exclusive stuff. And I think was really, really petty because he went on Twitter and like promoted my YouTube channel. Was like, make sure you subscribe to Bradlee. He's an amazing singer. Blah, blah,
I remember
blah.
that. I remember
have
seeing that.
I have it
Yeah.
screenshotted, and that was to protect his ass because of the contract. To
Yeah.
fuck me over.
Yeah.
Which is so shitty. So I ended up getting when I was in Nashville, I made a lot of really great connections. One of them being an incredible attorney. She is an attorney for Lady Antebellum, just a bunch of musical artists because I was doing music and stuff at the time, and she is a big wig in like law in Nashville. And I said, hey, I have this situation. Would you mind helping me? And she's like, of course. We terminated the agreement essentially.
So you had her go over your contract with him.
Yeah, she went over my contract and she's like, this is in complete breach of a managerial agreement because
Really?
he owes you a fiduciary responsibility, and not talking to a client for over 8-9 months, whatever it was, is complete breach. So we
Right.
terminated the agreement, sent him an email, and then that's when he was like, I don't care, you owe me my money, I will see you in court, I'm taking this like further, and he told me he wanted to sue me. And I brushed it off because I knew her name is Linda. She's like an incredible attorney.
Good old Linda.
Linda.
Great lady. We
She's-
love Linda.
She's amazing.
We
She's
love her.
amazing. Shout out to you, Linda, in Nashville. She's a badass. She's a badass.
She's a bad
Don't want to
dog.
mess with her. She's like one of them. And we terminated the agreement, and he hated that and didn't like that, and he wanted his money, and he was just being super selfish and just being typical Matthew Lush.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to him since. He actually recently sent me an email, like apologizing for everything, saying that he's like wants to get over everything, but he did it in such a backhanded way, in a sense that like, I'm so happy that I could teach you everything and that you know, and like that got you to the place where you are. I'm like, bitch, you got me to 150K, and now I'm at 1 million.
Yeah.
That's not like. You helped me to 150K and I took over from there. Because after he was done promoting me, I wasn't growing. Look at Ryan Minaj. He ended up like not growing anymore. I did the work. Don't take responsibility for that. I will give you, like you gave me that big shot on my career.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. And I'll always be in debt to you for that. But the way you talked to me and treated me, and the way you talked to other people and treated them,
Yeah.
because you've had some.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I could just picture
I
the
wish he
email
was
he
here.
sent you. Here's the thing: is he sent you an email apologizing. Then me and him, we stopped when I was in Florida. From the start, I stopped being friends with him because he would always be like, "Oh, you need skin surgery," or like, "I'm so happy my friends are ugly," because I
Who
felt.
says that?
I know.
Yeah, say what you're gonna say.
We went on a cruise because he loves cruises. So him and another friend who was his best friend for years.
I need another shot for this shit.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
He loves cruises.
Yeah.
And I've never been on a cruise, never wanted to be on a cruise. Kind of scares me, like moving ships, dude. Freaky, dude.
Yeah, it kinda scares
Freaky.
me too. I've never
right?
done one.
Really fun though. Would recommend. Just don't go with
go
Matthew
on one.
Lush. I'm just kidding. No, I have nothing negative to say really.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm not a petty person, and he is, and I'm not gonna go on his level. And we're neutral now. I thought we were, but he's not in the seat right now. So
let's talk about why he's not here.
But let's talk about so I'm on the cruise, and he would say comments like constantly. We just spent like $2,000 to go on a cruise to make him happy. He's talking crap about the cruise publicly, how horrible it is, and we're like, it was a good time. And then he's like, I'm so happy my friends are ugly. It makes me feel so much better about myself. Like I actually feel like I'm so good. Like he would just say these comments to like belittle us constantly.
who says that?
And like I went from seeing him like once a month, once a week to being
Who says that?
I know, to being with him 24/7 with all these comments, and I'm like, I cannot do this anymore. And I'm like talking to his best friend for years. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you deal with this? He's like, you just get used to it. It's just him. And I'm like, I don't think you should get
crawl into a ball.
I don't think you should get used to people like verbally abusing you constantly. So I eventually just
And this is he does this to a lot of people.
So
I witnessed it,
So you guys actually had drama. You made a video about him exposing him pretty much.
and he got it taken down.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Oh wow. Okay.
I never filed to get his taken down, but he filed to get mine taken down.
And
which
it's
is-
down?
It's down.
For real?
Yeah,
And we were gonna have him on today?
yeah.
You were gonna confront him about this?
I was.
Maybe it's better he didn't come. Maybe he knew. But but he just said all these comments, and then eventually you guys had that problem. You made a video because he had went to someone about his skin and was like,
yeah, talked literally.
he went to Playlist Live, a convention we were talking about. He went to a YouTuber called Chris Ofling, and then he said something about his acne or like
said like what? Wow, what the fuck happened to your skin or something like that?
yeah.
Along those lines. I don't. That's not a direct quote, but like something along those lines.
And I saw him a week ago, and he's like, "Are you wearing makeup?" And I was like, "Wearing like I was," and he was like, "Oh yeah, because I knew your skin wasn't that nice." And I'm like, "Why do you say these things?" And then
It's you know what's shocking to me? It is shocking that people can stand behind somebody like that.
yeah.
How can you stand behind somebody who is so incredibly mean? And this is what's funny because this is what you told me that he wanted to make a change.
Yeah,
Right? Talk
that's
about
what
that.
That's what I told him we were gonna have him on because he told me we FaceTime when I like recently because we stopped being friends for the last year,
Right.
And we just talked on FaceTime, and he was talking about how like he's different now and he wants to like fix things with you, and
Right.
he was stupid like calling you an alcoholic, he regrets it, like all these things, and I was like, good man, you're progressing, like,
Yeah.
And then he's talking about how he finally wants to actually like put effort into video because we would do collabs, and he's like, it's too much work, I don't want to have
Right.
to edit.
Wanted to put
So-
effort into his
So he's learning how to edit all these things,
is good.
and I was like, "Wow, this is really cool." And then he agreed to do the podcast. Really cool.
Yeah, you texted him. He said, "Yeah, let's do the podcast."
We talked on
and he
the
said he was
phone.
excited about it.
Yeah, and we said you could record, like it'd be great, and he was excited for it. We were excited for it. Then on
420
on-
on 420, the weed day when you're supposed to get toked up.
he texted me about the 420 video. I was like, "Oh, sorry, I actually decided."
No, he wanted to make a video smoking on 420 on his channel with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And I was like, "I don't want to smoke anymore because it gives me really bad anxiety. I'm happy to do another video with you."
And his reply was,
I suddenly don't want to do podcasts. They give me bad anxiety. Like, how petty. Like, this is a dude who's like, I've changed. Like, I'm different, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I told him, I was like, I mean, you have differences, but I was like, I will keep it neutral. I want to, like, focus on your changes. Like, what are you doing different with
I
your
was
channel?
totally open to him coming on and like being a different person and like saying, look, I have been shitty in the past. I've owned up to it. I've made videos about it.
Yeah.
I said I was a horrible friend. And like, I was totally open to him coming on here and talking about that.
Yeah.
But just that comment of him saying, oh, all of a sudden I don't do podcasts because you won't go on and smoke marijuana with him is so beyond me. It is so petty.
And then look,
And
I
then-
texted
yeah.
him so much. He goes, suddenly podcasts give me extreme anxiety. And I was like, wait, what? Seriously, I had to pay. I was like explaining
You have
it.
like 10
Dude, that's
5
one-
or 6, 7 messages in a row with him.
That's
and he
Saturday
didn't
at 2
reply.
a.m. This is Saturday at 8 p.m. This is yesterday and today. Like, hasn't replied to any. I thought he was joking. Like, I thought he was just like being petty, like a joke, but he
Yeah.
was really like the same. So if he actually came on, it would be way different.
It would- yeah.
Bradley wouldn't be so mad. I think. Oh, I mean,
It
you're
frus-
mad, but
it
like,
frustrates me because he keeps making these videos where he claims he's changed. He claims he's a better person, a nicer person, and he's not.
yeah.
He's not.
So it's he's not.
No,
I get you. No, I get
not-
that. It's like
a
don't claim.
fact. And
Yeah.
look at your actions. Look at the things that you say. It's a fact.
Yeah.
You have not changed. You still are a shitty person. You need to own up for your shit. You're like in your 30s. Grow up.
I mean, you could say something so many times, but if your behavior, your actions are the same,
It's ridiculous.
actions speak louder than words.
It's
You know.
ridiculous.
Your camera died.
All right. Well,
Should we do a little?
maybe do like one of the. What do I? My camera died, dude.
So we are.
Yeah,
started-
it did.
This is our first podcast.
My camera died, dude.
His camera died. We are.
You need to be over more.
Let me get a little over.
You need to come over here.
We know what we're doing.
That was a good first podcast, I think.
I think,
What do you think?
it would have been great if our guest showed up, but you know.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of
I
help.
feel like you needed to let that out, you know?
I did. I've been holding that in for a really, really long time, and I think I've said a lot of stuff about it. But
We've
like,
talked about it, and
he's been hitting me up, trying to be like, or he emailed me. He's like, I believe he's texted me. Don't quote me, but I believe so. But he definitely emailed me, trying to like make things right. And I'm just like, dude, I don't think you've changed. I think you're the same person that you've always been, and I don't want to be a part of that.
yeah. And I'm all about like people changing. Like
Me too.
At the end of the day, you're human. We wanted him on here not to be like petty. We weren't gonna be like, we weren't gonna start a war. It's just I thought it'd be a cool episode to kind of let hear him out.
I was
and
totally
hear
down
out his
to
changes.
hear him out.
I think it would be cool to watch someone be like, go from treating people horribly, because there's exposed videos for the last 10 years. There's so many videos exposing this person. I thought it would be cool if someone really changed to come on here and like talk about it and like own up to it. I thought it would be a really cool episode.
It just proves. It proves.
And then that petty comment just showed I'm like, he's the same person.
He's the same person.
And we didn't even go in detail like the things he's said. But
he's like lost all of his friends. That's like
Right.
apparent. Like
he's put both of us down so much.
so much.
So I
Like
think
the things that he said to me is just so. I don't even want to get into
I
it
think
anymore.
things work out the way they're supposed to. So no, this was
I am so much happier without him.
yeah.
And I don't need him anymore. Like I felt like I had to bow down to him all the time because like he
You're
was
on
my
it,
manager.
yeah.
So I felt like I owed something to him, but I feel I'm so much better and I grew a lot and I passed both of his channels.
Not to brag or anything. I'm gonna move this.
I'm going to be a little bit petty. Yeah, you're fine. Just throw my camera around.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's good.
Let me just put the peg down a little bit. There we go.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching our first podcast. That was a lot of tea going on. We have a lot more episodes coming up that are going to be insane.
I am so excited. This is gonna be awesome.
The next episode I'm really excited about.
I'm excited about it too, because that's for me. The next episode is gonna be
It's very you.
and it's also like what just happened with you. Like you let stuff out. It's gonna be the same.
You're going to be letting stuff out.
This is gonna be like therapy for us.
Yeah.
I thought you were
right?
gonna leave me hanging.
So, you guys are going to want to go follow us on the Himalaya app because this comes out 24 hours before. If you guys are watching on YouTube, it's already been out on Himalaya. So, you guys want to follow us over there.
Yeah, this comes out first on Himalaya before iTunes. Oh, not iTunes. Apple Podcasts.
Dude, Apple Podcasts, dude.
Before Apple, before everything. So download Himalaya. Follow us.
Leave us a 500-star review
Hey, Bradley. I think it's actually 5-star.
on Apple Podcasts.
I think it's 5 stars.
5 stars on Apple Podcasts because
Just do it, even if you hate it.
I bet Matt will give us a 1 star.
Hey, Matt. We have one
I'm
star.
so petty. I'm
Yeah.
so
Oh God.
sorry.
See, you don't want to go on his level. Yeah. Leave us a 5-star review if you like it, and make sure to download the app. Fuck. Wow. You need to take over.
Download Himalaya. Follow us.
Download Apple.
Guys, just type in standby on the Himalaya app. You will find us. Give us that follow. If we get to 1,000 followers, we'll do something fun with you guys. That'd be super helpful. We appreciate all you guys' support.
Have you been
and
skydiving?
I will no.
What?
No.
We should do something crazy.
Oh my god. I
All right, guys, follow us, and I'm gonna make Bradley do something crazy.
If you try to make me go skydiving, I would probably kill myself first.
What? It's so fun, and I freak out
You
about
been?
it. Yeah.
Oh no, Jesus no.
We
Santa Clarita, no.
that's where I went actually. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
When we see you guys in the next podcast episode, it's gonna be super fun and super scooshy. Sorry, I don't speak French. All right, is that
That's it. Thank you guys
Is that
so
how we
much.
end it?
Yes.
How do we end it?
Yeah, we need like a.
We need a thing to end it. Skittles and when I
Yikes.
run down I feel my boobies move when I run down the stairs. Run down the stairs. Run down the stairs. I feel my boobies move when I jump in.
All right, that's been our podcast. We will see you next time. Bradley has drank way too much. All right,
Sign
goodbye.
I'm an alcoholic, Mom. Just ask Matthew.
Oh my.